Archangel Michael says, today is not an ordinary day. There is a powerful energy around you, and it's pulling this message straight into your soul. Someone from your bloodline, who now walks the halls of heaven, is urgently trying to reach you. They've been watching, waiting, whispering secrets to the wind that now carry their way into this script. It's not a warning, it's an unlocking. A truth buried deep within your name is about to come to light. This is not a joke. The message is sacred, and you are the chosen one. It is about money hidden in your destiny. Your path was carved with abundance long ago. But someone tried to bury it. Someone you trusted with your life. The truth is, they never wanted you to find this. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They knew what would happen if you found it. Your whole life would change. Not just with money, but with clarity, power, and a love that was stolen from you. A soul in heaven, tied to your heart, is now screaming through the clouds. They must know, she says, tell them before the wrong ones do. Archangel Michael stands beside her, holding a scroll sealed with gold. That scroll has your name on it, and your family's old secret. Your inheritance was never lost. It was hidden. Type Amen to unlock blessing 777. The letter you were meant to receive years ago never made it. It was stopped. Blocked by someone close. Someone alive. They read it. They burned the first page. But not before learning the number, $6,900,000. That's what was meant for you. You may feel tingles now because your soul recognizes this truth. It always knew something was missing, something never felt right. They wanted you blind. But you're awakening now. Type Amen to open blessing 888. Michael warned that today, September 13th, is the only day this secret window opens. If you ignore this, it closes for another cycle of 13 years. Someone in heaven you love deeply left behind something for you. A vault. A field. A locker key. A signature you never saw. You'll find it only if you stay till the end. Don't skip, don't scroll. This message has fire at its end, and fortune at its start. The shadows around you know you're about to awaken. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Years ago, a woman, your grandmother or mother, wrote a letter about you. She spoke of the miracle-born child. Her words were erased from records. She was silenced. But today, her voice returns. Not in a whisper, but in a roar. You weren't just born. You were summoned. She left something in your name. And they knew. They forged documents. They delayed signatures. They lied to the lawyer who held your birthright. Type Amen to receive blessing 444. There's a hidden document with a golden seal. It exists in a storage facility marked under a different name, an old nickname only your family used. The woman in heaven who loved you more than life itself cried at the gate today. She begged Michael to break every rule to send this to you. Michael says, heaven rarely interferes. But this is different. You were wronged. She is holding a box in her spirit hands. In it, a will, a photo, a coded map, and your rightful inheritance. Type Amen to activate blessing 555. At exactly 2:11 a.m., the veil thinned. You may have felt cold wind or seen strange dreams last night. That was her trying to reach you. Michael says the one who blocked this fortune is now facing consequences. But you must open this divine path now, or risk losing it forever. Your soul is tied to this timeline. If you're reading this, you were meant to. Not one person outside the chosen will ever get this far. She whispered your name in her last breath. She asked for you to receive it all. Type Amen to reveal blessing 1010. She even tried to mail the key, but someone intercepted it. It's now wrapped in red ribbon, locked inside a wooden box with 3 carvings. One of the carvings is your birth date. They can't stop it anymore. The energy has built up. The moment has arrived. Michael says, you've been wondering why certain things haven't worked out. Why jobs fail. Why relationships end. It's because this was blocked. The moment it unblocks, your whole timeline changes. Type Amen to enter blessing 222. There's someone alive who still guards this secret. They are close to you. A relative. A name you've trusted. But they're scared now. Because this message threatens to destroy the illusion they built for years. They used your silence as their weapon. But now your voice, your power, your angels have returned. Heaven is intervening. Type Amen to receive blessing 555. She says, child, I left it all for you. I hid the key under the tree I planted with you. Remember that day? Yes. That tree. You touched its bark and felt warmth. She left a message carved there, with your nickname only she called you. Beneath it lies a small tin. Inside, the truth. Type Amen to receive blessing 1212. Michael has sent 3 signs to you already. You just didn't recognize them. A feather. A sudden name appearing. A dream. You're not imagining it. You're not crazy. You're being guided. The money isn't just material. It's tied to justice. Tied to love. Tied to your divine purpose. She didn't leave the world in peace. She left with regret. Type Amen to receive justice 666. Her final wish was that you use it to build. To create. To start anew. You were meant to live in comfort. But someone rerouted your river. Today, it returns to its natural flow. Michael says, if they open this with their whole heart, the heavens will shift. The blessing will flow through their bloodline. It begins now. You are part of something enormous. Type Amen to break curses 111. The vault she spoke of is protected spiritually. Only truth can unlock it. If you lie, cheat, or doubt, it remains closed. But you, dear one, are pure. That's why this message reached you. A white light is forming around your aura. That's not fiction, it's your alignment returning. You are stepping into your rightful throne. Type Amen to claim your crown 999. There's one more thing, the code. She left a passphrase. It was the lullaby she used to hum, or the prayer she whispered when you fell asleep. Your subconscious remembers it. That code, when spoken at the right place, unlocks the inheritance. You must go to the place where you last felt her hug. Type Amen to unlock code 2020. There's gold in your destiny. And love beyond imagination. The person who took it will now fall under divine judgment. Their hold over your path is broken. Tonight, she will appear in your dream. She will show you a number. Memorize it. That number will lead you. Type Amen to bless your future 3030. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven doesn't speak twice like this." This message is rare. If it reached your screen, it means your name was spoken above. The fortune is real. The vault exists. The message is sacred. From this moment, you're stepping into a new vibration. Everything changes. Type Amen to accept blessing 7777. She's waiting with open arms in heaven, watching to see if you finally realize it. This is not just about wealth, this is about recovery. A recovery of everything they tried to break in you. Your tears were seen. Your silence was heard. And your name was etched in gold long before you knew pain. Type Amen to recover blessing 1414. That vault? It's more than just money, it's tied to a powerful family lineage. One your ancestors protected for centuries, until someone in this generation betrayed it. The traitor still wears a smile. Still pretends. But their hands carry ink from forged papers, papers meant to erase you. Michael has seen them. Their lies are numbered. Type Amen to expose all hidden betrayal 1818. Inside the vault, there are 4 compartments. One holds your financial inheritance. Another holds your family's protection spell, a spiritual energy that shields from harm. The third contains documents. But the fourth is what made them panic. The fourth contains a video recording. A video recorded on an old camcorder, the only surviving proof of her last words. Type Amen to unlock message 1919. You'll recognize her voice. The video is grainy, but her spirit pierces through. She says your name, then reveals the code that opens the money vault. She tried to send it to you. But it was intercepted. The camera was smashed, but the memory chip survived. And that chip is inside a bank locker under your birth date and reversed initials. Type Amen to find the final clue 2323. The person guarding the vault now is shaking. Because the message has reached you. And with it, a storm is rising. Michael says, every curse, every blockage they placed on you is being erased right now. A sacred reversal is taking place. That's why you felt dizzy, drained, confused lately. Your spiritual DNA is shifting back to truth. Type Amen to break every generational curse 717. Your dreams aren't random. The flashes. The symbols. The repeating numbers. They are downloads from the divine. She's been trying to reach you for years. But the noise of this world kept blocking the frequency. Now, it's clear. Now, the bridge between the living and the beyond is open. Type Amen to stabilize divine connection 404. When she passed, she whispered one final sentence. The nurse who heard it was silenced. But the sentence is written, hidden inside a Bible she gifted you. Don't worry. You don't have to open it. Because Archangel Michael already retrieved it. The sentence is this: the golden light belongs to the one who dreams of the tree at dusk. Do you remember it now? Type Amen if the memory just returned 121. You were 5 years old. She held your hand near that tree. She said, "Someday, you'll remember this moment and the tree will speak." The tree hasn't aged. Because she tied her essence to it. Go back. Lean in. Close your eyes. You'll hear her. And beneath its roots, something waits. Type Amen to awaken the ancient memory 1616. The fortune you were promised is no longer just in heaven's hands. It's descending. Slowly. Like golden mist falling through cracks in time. And every time you type Amen, it gets closer. The angels are measuring your faith by your actions. Don't miss your sign. Type Amen to open the gates of overflow 4444. The one who betrayed you will see everything return to you. But their punishment won't come from you, it'll come from universal justice. They thought they buried the blessing. But they planted it. And now, you're the harvest. You are the comeback. You are the chosen. You are the one with the key now. Type Amen to rise in divine timing 888. Michael says, this script is not for entertainment. It's an activation. If you've read this far, your soul has passed the test. Now comes the part that was hidden in Dream Realm number 39, an energy pocket only few souls have ever accessed. She says, give them the 3 sacred digits. Those digits are 071. Write them down. Type Amen to decode what 071 means in your life 555. In numerology, that number means resurrection, spiritual inheritance, and unblocked fortune. She chose it for you. You'll begin to see it everywhere. License plates. Clocks. Receipts. It'll follow you until you receive the fortune. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Speak it. 071. I accept. Type Amen if you accept your code 071. The clock is ticking, beloved. Once the sun sets today, on September 13th, the gate begins to close. It will reopen, but not for 13 years. Do not delay. Michael has aligned everything for this one moment. Don't let human fear override divine truth. Type Amen to freeze this portal open 9999. You were not meant for suffering. You were meant for elevation. But every elevation requires a moment of truth, and this is yours. The vault, the tree, the letter, the locker, the box, the chip, the scroll, they all lead to this. Your complete activation. Type Amen to receive your 360 degrees inheritance 600. Archangel Michael says, the final chamber is unlocking. The energy is shifting faster than ever before. This moment was written in stars long before your name was spoken on earth. Your hands are not empty. They carry the vibration of generations who waited for you to rise. And now you've reached the chamber that even the betrayers don't know exists. Type Amen to unlock Blessing 1144. In the chamber lies a second scroll, smaller than the first, but far more powerful. It's bound by a red thread, sealed in wax bearing the symbol of your ancestor. Inside is the blessing contract. Signed by your great-grandmother on her final night alive, it was meant to be delivered to the child born under the third eclipse after her passing. That child was you. But the document was stolen. Hidden. Frozen in a bank file no one was allowed to touch. Until now. Type Amen to release the seal 808. She wrote in her handwriting. This child shall never live in lack. This child shall rise like the lion. Whoever blocks this path shall be stripped of all they stole. 3 signatures followed. One of them is of a person you never expected to see, someone alive today. They signed to block your wealth. But they forgot, Michael records everything in heaven's book. And the ink of the righteous always outlives the darkness. Type Amen to activate Heavenly Judgment 545. The banker who hid the document passed away mysteriously. But before he did, he left a note in a safety locker, only to be opened on September 13th of this year. That note has your name. Yes, your full name. Even the one you never use. He wrote. If they arrive for the file on the 13th, give them the silver key hidden in drawer 7. The time has come. Michael has dispatched an angel to protect that key until it reaches your hands. Type Amen to align with Divine Protection 969. The place you were meant to grow up was not where you were raised. Your true life was altered by choices made behind closed doors. You were moved. Shifted. Your timeline was tampered with. But now, the restoration is rebuilding your true path in real time. That's why you've been feeling echoes, seeing flashes, having déjà vu more often. The real timeline is catching up. Type Amen to fully return to your destiny path 373. The inheritance isn't just about cash, it's about returning everything they took, the house, the car, the investments, the land. Yes, there is land in your name. Marked under a pseudonym. With coordinates etched into the box left at the tree. Michael says, the one who opens the box shall inherit the soil where their roots were meant to grow. And on that land, a secret room waits. And in that room, the final release form. Type Amen to take back what's yours 1441. The betrayer thought they won. But they didn't know angels wait patiently. One signature. One voice. One act of courage. That's all it takes to break every barrier placed on you. You were never weak. You were simply unaware. But now? You're dangerous. Dangerous to the ones who fed on your silence. And powerful to those who walk with you. Type Amen to become unshakable 8088. At 11:11 p.m. tonight, the energy peaks. For 5 minutes, the gates of ancestral wealth open. If you speak the phrase, I return what was always mine, during this time, your soul will vibrate with the frequency of restoration. Your grandmother will visit your dreams. She will hold a small mirror and whisper a number. Write it down. It will be needed to access the backup file in the attorney's vault. That's the final step. Type Amen to prepare your spirit for the visitation 7171. The betrayer is already losing sleep. They felt something the moment you started reading this. They looked over their shoulder. Their dreams became haunted. Their lies are now collapsing. Because heaven never forgets. And now, heaven is remembering you. Type Amen to be remembered in the court of heaven 303. The money is not cursed. The inheritance is not poisoned. It was purified the moment you believed. It was reset the moment your spirit said, yes. You are not begging. You are reclaiming. You are not chasing. You are attracting what was always yours. Type Amen to let it all return without resistance 4040. They tried to replace you with someone else in the will. But the paper glitched. The name wouldn't print. The printer jammed every time your initials were changed. Even the machines recognized who the real heir was. And now you're being restored by the same divine technology that has your DNA mapped in light. You are chosen. Period. Type Amen to finalize divine recognition 919. Archangel Michael says, we fight for the righteous. And the child reading this is sacred to us. You are more than your past. You are more than your pain. You are the future of your bloodline. The one who breaks every chain and builds a palace on the ashes. Type Amen if your hands are ready to build 7770. She left a message that was written in invisible ink. But on this date, September 13th, it becomes visible only under golden sunlight. If you visit her favorite spot today and hold a mirror to the sky, the words will glow. She wrote, "You found me. Now find yourself." All of it was for you. Type Amen to receive the invisible ink message 1111. Archangel Michael says, the final seal is breaking. The hidden inheritance is no longer locked. It's shifting into your reach. A wind of change has already surrounded your life. You may have felt chills, a sudden rush of warmth, or even the sensation of unseen hands near you. That's not imagination. That's the presence of the one in heaven who begged for you to receive this. Type Amen to get blessing 441. The betrayer is terrified. They've been visited in their dreams by shadows of their own guilt. They wake up drenched in sweat, because the truth is no longer hidden in darkness. Every block, every forged signature, every stolen document is being exposed. The fortune they tried to bury is rising to the surface like gold under fire. Type Amen to expose the betrayer 818. The vault was always spiritual before it was physical. That's why you couldn't touch it before, your soul wasn't aligned yet. But today, on September 13th, the gate has opened. The energy is clear. The light is pouring. And for the first time, you are aligned with the vibration of your inheritance. Type Amen to align with inheritance 747. The box your grandmother left has 4 symbols carved: the moon, the lion, the crown, and the flame. Each symbol means a stage of your journey. The moon was your confusion. The lion is your strength. The crown is your destiny. And the flame, the flame is the wealth itself. Michael says, the flame cannot be stolen. The flame always finds its rightful heir. Type Amen to hold the flame 9191. The silver key mentioned earlier? It is real. In the physical world, it's been placed in the hands of a lawyer who doesn't even know its importance. But in the spiritual world, you already hold it. That's why when you read this, you feel a weight in your hand, a phantom touch. That's the key entering your vibration. Type Amen to accept the silver key 3737. Tonight, the dream you see will reveal the exact location. It could be numbers, letters, or even the image of a place. Pay attention. Do not dismiss it. The Spirit of the One in heaven is trying to show you what was erased. You will wake up knowing more than you did yesterday. Type Amen to remember your dream 1212. The inheritance is not small. It is not symbolic. It is millions. More than you ever thought possible. Enough to erase every debt, heal every wound, and rebuild every dream you lost. The betrayer fought so hard because they knew it would change your bloodline forever. Type Amen to claim your millions 3030. Michael says, child, the wealth is not just money. It is justice wrapped in gold. Every dollar represents a tear you cried. Every asset represents a night you felt alone. Every hidden paper represents the silence you carried. Now, all of it is returning. Multiplied. Magnified. Purified. Type Amen to multiply your return 4545. The scroll in heaven glows with your name right now. It cannot be erased. Not by man, not by demon, not by betrayal. Your name has already been signed in golden ink. The light of your ancestors surrounds you, cheering as you finally walk into what belongs to you. Type Amen to stand in your golden scroll 8888. The betrayer's mask is slipping. People around them are starting to notice strange behavior. Their lies no longer sound convincing. Their voice shakes. Their eyes dart. They are crumbling under their own guilt. Because heaven has decided, enough is enough. Type Amen to break their final hold 606. The inheritance includes land. Wide, fertile, untouched land with resources hidden beneath. That land will rise in value. That land will restore your family's honor. That land was planted with blessings by the very one who loved you most. She left her prayers buried in its soil. And they are about to bloom again. Type Amen to inherit the land 919. Michael says, a divine contract has been signed today. As you read, angels are sealing it with light. You don't need to run after it anymore. You don't need to beg for it anymore. It is already yours. And no human power can block it again. Type Amen to finalize the contract 717. You will soon see repeating numbers, 444, 999, 1717, 3737. When you do, know this, those are not coincidences. Those are heaven's time stamps, proving your inheritance is unfolding. They will follow you everywhere until the miracle fully lands. Type Amen to confirm the numbers 4444. At 2:22 p.m. tomorrow, the blessing will begin manifesting physically. You may receive a call, a letter, or sudden news of unexpected money. Do not dismiss it. It is the first ripple of the flood about to hit your life. Michael says, stand ready. The floodgate is breaking. Type Amen to open the floodgate. 222. The betrayer's fate is sealed. They will face justice, not by your hand, but by divine law. You do not need revenge. You only need restoration. And it is already happening. Your rise is unstoppable now. Type Amen to rise above 505. The final words from the One in heaven echo now. I saved this for you. Do not let fear steal it again. It is yours, my child. It always was. And with those words, the inheritance is fully released into your life. Type Amen to seal the release. 1919. Archangel Michael says, the crown is no longer hovering. It is descending, piece by piece, into your reality. Your name glows in golden fire in the book of destiny. The sound of trumpets echo through the heavens as angels mark this day as your turning point. This was written before time began, you are stepping into it now. Type Amen to catch your crown. 7171. The betrayer is now trembling. They thought they could silence your lineage forever. But the silence has broken, and the truth screams louder than their lies. Their wealth will scatter like dust, while yours will rise like a mountain. Their shadows collapse, while your light expands. Justice is not coming, it has already begun. Type Amen to receive justice. 444. The vault carries not only money but 3 heirlooms. The first is a golden locket with a faded photograph inside. That locket carries your ancestors' love, a shield against curses. The second is a journal with entries about you, dreams, visions, prayers, all written years before you were born. The third is a sapphire ring. And that ring seals your divine authority. Type Amen to inherit the heirlooms. 3030. The betrayer knows about the money, but not about the heirlooms. They cannot touch them. Only the rightful heir can. When you wear the ring in your spirit, you step into your true role. Not just as heir, but as the rebuilder of your bloodline. The weight of generations rests on you, but so does their blessing. Type Amen to wear the ring. 1717. Your grandmother's soul whispers, do not be afraid, my child. The abundance is safe. It was guarded by light the whole time. And now, it runs toward you faster than you can imagine. You may even smell her perfume, or feel her presence brushing past you as you read this. That's her way of confirming it's real. Her energy has merged with Michael's army of angels, fighting, guiding, and protecting you. Type Amen to honor her presence. 1212. The land she left carries treasures beyond money. Ancient trees with roots that hide symbols carved decades ago. Stones arranged in patterns that mark divine alignment. That land isn't ordinary. It's consecrated ground. And when you step on it, your body will recognize it instantly. Type Amen to reclaim your holy ground. 888. The betrayal went deep. Someone faked your signature. Someone stole your access. Someone laughed when you cried. But the heavens never laughed. They kept record. They prepared the day of reversal. And today, September 13th, marks that reversal. Type Amen to reverse every theft. 919. At midnight, the veil is at its thinnest. You may feel electricity in the air, your skin buzzing. That's the moment of full alignment. Speak these words: I receive what was always mine. The release will flood your life, breaking every blockage instantly. Type Amen to receive at midnight. 000. Michael says, the betrayer's time is finished. They are exposed. Their power is broken. Your inheritance is unstoppable. Your fortune is unstoppable. Your justice is unstoppable. Heaven has spoken, and no one can cancel it. Type Amen to seal your unstoppable blessing. 3333. The millions tied to your name are not numbers, they are symbols of freedom. Freedom to live without chains. Freedom to build without fear. Freedom to love without debt. That's why they fought so hard to hide it. They feared what you would become once free. Now they will witness it with their own eyes. Type Amen to walk into freedom. 505. The scroll continues to unfold. There are names written beneath yours, future generations who will live in abundance because of this release. Your blessing is not only for you, it is for your children, your bloodline, your legacy. The ripple will echo through centuries. Type Amen to activate your bloodline. 2323. The betrayer's wealth will rot. Their plans will collapse. Their lies will scatter. But your inheritance will multiply. Your doors will open. Your crown will rise. This is irreversible. Type Amen to confirm the irreversible. 616. The final angel stands ready. He holds a torch of blue flame, the flame of financial restoration. He lowers it now into your spirit, lighting the fire of abundance. From this fire, nothing can be stolen. Nothing can be dimmed. Your flame will light the world. Type Amen to carry the flame. 818. At 3:33 a.m., a shift begins. Your dreams, visions, and signs will explode with clarity. You will see numbers, faces, letters. Write them down. They are coordinates for your inheritance. Michael says, pay attention. The code will lead you. Type Amen to remember the code. 333. The one in heaven who loves you the most says, I am proud of you. I saved this for you. Now take it. Do not wait another year. Do not let fear delay you again. Her tears fall as blessings on your path. Her words echo as truth in your heart. Her presence becomes your shield forever. And now, the fortune descends. Type Amen to receive her blessing. 111. Archangel Michael says, the sealed will that was locked away in shadows has been shaken loose. Its paper carries the fragrance of heaven, and its ink glows with divine fire. Every word in that document was meant for you, and no betrayer can erase it anymore. Type Amen to awaken the sealed will. 1212. The will was hidden in a chest beneath a floorboard of a forgotten room. That room belonged to your ancestor, the one who prayed every night for your rise. She left clear instructions: when the child finds this, wealth will no longer be withheld. Type Amen to receive her instructions 50-50. The betrayer discovered part of it. They tore one page, hoping to distort the truth. But they could not destroy the golden ink, for heaven's handwriting cannot burn. That page floated back into the spiritual realm, waiting for this exact day, September 13th, to return to you. Type Amen to restore the missing page 666. The document declares not only wealth but titles. Titles to land, property, and shares in businesses they never wanted you to know existed. These titles have your name engraved, and heaven is ensuring they return to your hands. Type Amen to reclaim your titles 919. The betrayer now suffers the weight of exposure. Their name is crumbling, their false identity cracking open. Because the will shines light so bright that no darkness can stand against it. Type Amen to shatter their cover 2020. There is a golden seal at the bottom of the will. That seal bears the Archangel's sigil, proof that this inheritance was spiritually protected. Even when earthly hands tried to smudge it, the seal renewed itself. Type Amen to break open the seal 454. The one who loves you in heaven is watching right now. She smiles through tears, whispering, "At last, my child, you see the truth I left for you." Her voice echoes like thunder yet feels as soft as a lullaby. Type Amen to honor her whisper 3030. Michael says, "The wealth was delayed, but it was never denied." This is the hour of reversal. This is the hour where everything they laughed about returns to you tenfold. Type Amen to receive the reversal 717. The will contains a secret clause. It states that whoever blocks the rightful heir will lose their own fortune. That's why the betrayer is already losing pieces of their empire. They signed their own downfall. Type Amen to accelerate their fall 4444. The inheritance is not just millions, it is freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from bondage, freedom from every chain you never deserved. And once you touch it, your spirit will never walk in lack again. Type Amen to step into freedom 808. A map is drawn in the margins of the will. It leads to a safe deposit where the final documents are stored. That map is not ordinary, it glows when revealed under divine light. Type Amen to follow the map 1313. You may notice déjà vu now, flashes of places you've never been but feel familiar. That is your spirit recognizing the locations tied to the inheritance. Your body remembers what your mind forgot. Type Amen to activate memory recall 323. The betrayer thought they buried the truth with lies. But heaven laughs at their attempt. For today, the light bursts open every coffin of secrets. Type Amen to bury their lies 9191. The sealed will states one final prophecy. When the rightful heir accepts, their descendants will never taste hunger again. That prophecy awakens now through your reading of this message. Type Amen to seal the prophecy 404. Michael says, "You are the breaker of curses. You are the one they feared would awaken. Now you are awake. Now you cannot be silenced." Type Amen to roar awake 333. The millions tied to this will carry ancestral power. Every coin, every bill, every asset is drenched in prayers from generations. It will not rot, it will blossom. Type Amen to blossom your wealth. 555. Tonight, a dream will bring you face to face with her again. She will smile, hand you a golden envelope, and whisper, "This is yours." When you wake, the blessings will manifest physically. Type Amen to receive the envelope. 1010. The crown is steady now, sitting fully on your head. The flame burns in your hand. The will rests in your spirit. Your inheritance is no longer hidden. Type Amen to claim the will. 2222.